Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Geopolitical Simulator 4, Power and Revolution. I'm Ilvios Kelvin. So, this game released today on Eversim's website. I have no idea if and when it's ever going to be on Steam. They say there'll be a Steam version eventually, but I picked this up. And for those of you that remember, I played Geopolitical Simulator 3, Masters of the World. This particular Geopolitical Simulator's huge considered advantage is that you can also play as democratic opponents and as revolutionaries, rebels, terrorists, what have you. We can play as a lot of different things. And whilst we could easily just be the democratic rebellion in Syria, we actually can't be ISIS. For whatever reason, the ISIS as a country is locked to the war in Syria and Iraq scenario. Now, I'm not actually, unfortunately, going to be playing any of this, the terror stuff yet, because I'm still trying to learn that. As it turns out, it's really hard, and that I'm still missing stuff, and I'm trying to figure it out. But what we are going to do is just go to free mode rulers of 2016. And we're going to explore some of the new features. And the best way I think to do that is just straight up enter Syria. We're going to play as Bashir al-Assad, or, sorry, Mori Muhammad, whatever, you know, name they have given him in this game. Alright, and we're just sort of going to jump right on in. We'll use the correct currency as well. History will equip me. Fidel Castro. Man, I can't believe Fidel Castro is still alive. I realized he was born in 1926. That means he's 100 years old. That man smoked a lot of cigars. President wishes Prince Palace live.
My friends, my fellow citizens, I am very proud to be standing here this New Year's Day, wishing you health and prosperity for this coming year. As the head of state, I promise to guide you bravely and lead you on the path to prosperity. I promise to ensure your safety, protect you from threats within the country and from potential external threats. I could
that
not
internal
do
one's
this,
not
of
actually a
course,
promise.
without our faithful army, a veritable stronghold against outside imperialist attempts. I am so happy to see my people standing together and supporting our dear country. I wish you a very happy new year.
Alright, well. So, in which we begin the game in what amounts to nothing more than chaos and total conflict. And diplomatically hated by most. So, our country is a mess. Somewhere around here we have the jihadist caliphate. Remember, everything is slightly parodied for various legal reasons. We also have the Syrian Muslim Brotherhood, political tendency pan-Islamism, with another fucking 80,000 troops. God damn. Like, if we actually just want to go through and have a look at some of these freaking countries here, 96,000. So in total, we're already looking at, like, 70,000, 170,000 on its own. And then there are other groups around here. Can we see some of them? Yeah, the Syrian Kurdish resistance with another 50,000 troops. Basically, we have what amounts to a lot of enemies. And unfortunately for us, when it comes down to military operations and the like, we have some problems. Can I change the statistics? Major current conflicts, yeah. 30% of our state budget is going to defense, which isn't too surprising. Currently, we have conscription raised, so we have 183,000 total. That's a pretty shitty number compared to what we're up against. The good news is, the coalition is currently working against various rebel groups. And so reconquest of various areas should not be too hard. I think what we're going to first start is secure the area around Damascus. We have the Syrian Muslim Brotherhood here. Actually, the first thing we're going to need to do is look at our budget. We are currently pushing a -8% per year deficit, which is about as physically awful as you could probably get. And we're going to start with just a straight huge increase to the inheritance tax to its literal maximum, which will fix a decent chunk of the deficit, so it's a good start. It's a good start. We'll have to deal with a lot of it later, I'm afraid, but, you know. Alright, let's go to the military map mode and see what we've got nearby. Alright, so we've got 38,000 soldiers there. We have a lot of airfields with a lot of fighters and a lot of ammunition. Alright, we have 68,000 soldiers there. Alright, so they have the ability to protect the north flank. I mean, I suppose our very first thing will be to secure down here. Then we're going to have to try and move in up here. And once we have Aleppo to Damascus, we then have to push into the desert. Yeah. Luckily for us, all of our rebel groups are fighting each other as well. So hopefully, if we can just do some kind of clean sweep, we might somehow come out on top. Not likely, but, you know. Yeah. And here we see the, whatchamahoots. They're the independent autonomous Kurds in Iraq. Yeah. Like, we don't just have to deal with the rebels in our own country. Keep that in mind. Iraq spills over into us. So, our first command is going to be for the, yeah. There's a lot of enemy soldiers around here, isn't there? We need to get these guys moving out here and try and find them if we can. I think we're getting our ass handed to us, aren't we? No, it looks like we're winning. We're taking more casualties than we should be, but we are winning. Alright, moving on Dara. Also, we happen to stumble across a rebel base. So here's a big problem we're going to run into is rebel bases are scattered all throughout our country, but we can't actually see them. We have no idea where they are. Well, I have a vague idea of where they are. Yeah, and there's a dead fucking random airstrip. So we're going to invade the city and actually show off one of the new features from Geopolitical Simulator 3. Alright, so now that my initial forces have entered the city, we're going to see a city-wide map. Okay, so the enemy is most entirely based in their military HQ. But we have a tactical combat map. Yeah. Alright, so the entire enemy army is there. As time progresses, we will be gathering additional reinforcements, who should start pouring into the city rather quite rapidly, I hope. Good. Alright, you guys cut across and meet up here. We'll be entering the city from multiple directions. The thing we don't want to be is split up. Yeah, they're kind of cooked there. Literally the thing we do not want to be right now is split up. Unless, of course, we can split up the enemy too. Yeah. An open fight in the market square is probably a chance for us, yeah. Alright, good shit. Alright, they've retreated to the main square. We're gonna have to go through and clear out most of them. They're just bombing shit now. Like, they're actually scorching the earth, those bastards. Kill them all. How dare they? Now, I can zoom in to, you know, see this, but... it's better when you just don't zoom in. Now. Go out there. Yes. Don't need to see the main square. They've dug in pretty well in the police HQ, I see. We have a decent number of troops there. Yeah, looks like we're gonna need more help in everywhere. These guys are still dug in, and actually taking them out of their more fortified regions is gonna be trickier than we'd hoped. Like, there are a lot of them, and there are thousands of casualties. Come on, we believe in you. Reinforcements are en route. Alright. Come on, guys. Beat them down. Rat-a-tat-tat. Rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, you're gonna lose. It's okay. I think I can also activate various special abilities, though I haven't toyed too much with them. I have used the police's tear gas, which works pretty well, but I haven't used the military's powers. Chase those 30 down. They've got rocket launchers. Alright, we've secured the bank. You guys, go cut them off. You guys cut them off there. Alright, the enemy... Whoop. Oof. Hopefully I didn't screw up the recording. That may have screwed up the recording. Christ, I hope not. The game is very finicky, unfortunately. It's not exactly a well-built game, as you may guess. Yeah. Alright, they're cut off. Alright. Looks like we've got the city. Oh yeah, we never did move in on the military HQ. Though they moved most of their troops out of there, to be fair. Alright. Good news. Looks like this should be... Yeah, this looks to be the last of them. Yeah, the city's under our control. Yep. We have retaken Dara. Good. So we'll return to the world map now. Time passed during all of that, by the way. So... Well, at least we have Russian air helping us out. So... We have one area down here, and we've taken out a Reb camp here. Alright. You guys begin moving towards that city. And we lost a lot of troops. Like, I don't even realize how many we truly lost. Jeez. We lost like 2/3 of our fighting force. That's huge. Terrorism and the fight against terrorism. Yeah. The North not doing so well. Okay. Well, there's a rebel camp there. Thankfully, like I said, we have coalition forces that are effectively helping us. Although they aren't our allies. Might as well be. Alright. So unfortunately the balance of power is certainly not favorable to us, and I don't know if it ever will be. Like, last fight was pretty much a disgrace, so... Alright. No, we don't want to be in the background. We want to be fighting in the streets. Alright. The enemy should be moving their rebel forces up here. I really wish you guys weren't going to do that, but alright. Okay, we got the backup there. Good. Yeah, this is a good engagement. We've got them. We have overwhelming numbers. Yeah. Your rockets can't save you. Alright. So, initially, at least, that was a good move on us. Alright, now we need to move in and start trying to secure the various locations around the city. Without, hopefully, too much of a fight. Okay, museum's secured. Alright, you guys move to the Town Hall Square. You guys to the police HQ. Luckily... Syrian
After their incursion into territory.
Yeah, I'm sure. Most of our places are secured right now, so, and have decent garrisons, so I'm not too worried about it. Like, there hasn't been any warnings that a particularly large battle has begun, as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's between those two. Yeah, so they haven't attacked us directly yet. I've been keeping my troops in the garrisons. Oh fuck. Yeah, okay, that didn't go well. Alright. Get to the main square. These guys stormed the bank. Outnumbered hugely. The bank is under our control. Good. Bring troops around to the main square. Alright, everyone into the Parliament building. Take them down. And that's the city. Alright. The city's back under our control. Good. We have riots in Damascus. Alright, what's the state? The state square is pretty heavily fucked up. Okay. Alright. Well, Victory Square will be easy to take. Okay, they've just decided to go full ham. Alright. I mean, there aren't actually that many protesters here, so... just arrest them all. There we are. Taken care of. Oh, and apparently they attacked the head of state's residence. That's fine.
We have subdued the rebel movement. There's no more unrest in the city. Order has been restored and our men have returned to their stations.
Exactly. So, that takes care of the Syrian. The Syrian uprising in Damascus, I guess. They're still Syrians. Traitorous Syrians, but Syrians nonetheless. So yeah, we know there are still enemy forces hidden out and about here. We have no idea where, unfortunately, so it's just going to be a matter of hoping that we find them. The southwest has been taken. Yeah, as you can see now, if I click on Dara. Yeah. Oh, found one. Found another. Oh god. And we're getting clobbered out here. Try and withdraw. Oh god, we got slaughtered. That said... we do happen to conveniently have location. So, tactical air support, not a terrible thing right now. We only have like 500 bombs, but I'm sure that's enough. At least if we eliminate enough rebel encampments, I'm sure we'll... Syrian Brotherhood. It's okay. I'm sure.
The last bastion of rebels has fallen.
Alright, so the total jihad rebels have been eliminated. Not by our hand, but probably by a combination of the Islamic State and the Muslim Brotherhood. Alright, well, that's a start at least. I mean, this is by far not the greatest thing, but we're slowly but surely pushing through. We've managed to get a hold of the rebel encampments here, or at least locate them, and begin leveling them. Soldiers, yeah. We have missile launchers, right? You guys should have no problem hitting that, yeah? Good. Good. Boom. Alright, rebel encampments destroyed. Unfortunately, we don't know if that's all of them. And based on the fact that there's still those symbols moving around, wild guess it's not. Public finances are good, I see. How are we doing? Well, I mean, that is good. It has improved significantly lately. Alright. Unfortunately, we need to start scouting. There is still at least one rebel camp around here I'm not aware of. Victorious end of the conflict against the total jihad. Not by our hand, but we'll take credit, sure.
Our boys did a good...
Alright, so Dara was cleaned up. Yeah. So we're pretty certain that there is... I'm not sure who got us that intel, but it'll do. Alright, bomb that rebel camp out of existence. Done. Alright. The symbols appear to have disappeared. Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say, it looks like that might have been the last one, but no. All I know for certain is there is a rebel... Oh, there it is. Hopefully that's the last one. Jihadist Al-Qaeda has taken over Hamas military HQ. What's going on? Did I miss us getting attacked? Yes, I did. Alright, so enemy rebel forces are freaking all over the place. Great. That all we have left? Alright, gather in the market square. We're probably cooked here, unfortunately. I wasn't paying enough attention to this fight. Right, the enemy appears to be splitting up. That's our best shot. We just have to slaughter them all. Yep. Then again, there aren't that many troops here, so although it's a small battle, it's a victorious one for us, I think. Assuming those are the only 2 remaining troops. Those guys with rocket launchers, gotta watch out. Okay, use the police HQ for cover. Never mind. Apparently they can just shoot into the HQ without seeing us. That's a problem. Go after them. They have rocket launchers. You should be able to run them down. Oh, fuck, of course. They're trying to hide in a building. Well, either way, good. Hamas are back under our control. Is it going to end? No. And we have reinforcements. Good. Oh, no, it's not going to end because they still have troops in the bank. And apparently the market square? Huh? No. Everything's fine. They might just have some troops garrisoning the bank or the military HQ in that. Gotta have a look around. Try and locate them. Alright, the bank's under our control. So just the museum and the military HQ now. Alright, no additional battles as far as I can tell. Yeah. Recommendations to get a divorce, I guess. I mean, we're pretty popular right now. Because of our massively successful campaigns against terrorism, so. Alright, and that's it. We've got control of it all.
Our boys did a good job.
Damn straight they did. Alright, so we held on to Hama for now. Like I said, we have garrisons in all of the cities, so I'm not too worried. I'm mostly just trying to secure regions, one at a time. Not easy, though. Oh, looks like the region's been secured. Yeah. There's no more symbol. Good. So there's no more hidden rebel bases in that region. That's the good news. The Battle of Aleppo. The Battle of Al-Safira. Uh-oh. Balance power significantly in our favor for the moment, but that's not good. Al-Safira. Where's that? I see. Alright, well. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move in and try and help out. We just need to move our soldiers north at this point, I think. We've done a good job, and we've secured the southwest now. At least as far as I'm concerned, our main priorities now need to be the northern regions. Northern West Aleppo, this one, and this one. Start moving. We have most of control of the Homs government region. We do need to take over Palmyra again. But it's a start. We've slowly moved towards the restoration of order. That said, I think what we're going to... No. You know what? We probably don't actually need to do that much for Aleppo and that. Because here's the thing that we do have. We have a lot of air support. There's totally a way to use it properly, yeah? Select target. Oh, God. I'd have to predict where they're going to be.
You gave the order to bombard a city. You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. This will...
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Never mind. I've seen the enemy do it to me. They have a little lower standards, I suppose, though. Ooh. Alright, we'll just have to move our army up. The bulk of it. Yeah, we'll use that entrance specifically. So we're going to try and push in here and try and, regain control of Aleppo and the surrounding region. If we can clean up the terrorists up here and you know, perhaps we'll even get some more help from the coalition here and there as they locate and destroy various bases throughout. Oh, a lot of work, though. Hopefully we can retake Palmyra and slowly make progress back to complete control. God. This is a mess. On top of that, we still have a horrifying budget crisis on our hands. And I really need to do something about that. Oh, bloody hell. Then again, I think maybe when this war is over, we can cut back on defense spending and maybe get through it. Maybe. If we're lucky. We'll see, though. At any rate, though, thank you everybody for watching the first episode of Geopolitical Simulator 4, the Syrian campaign, where we work to restore order and, honestly, we'll probably annex Iraq by the end of this. I mean, it's complete chaos here, and most of it's occupied by the Jihadist Caliphate. Luckily, the Jihadist Caliphate's also at war with Iraq, so we can take a bunch of land out of that, probably. Fertile Crescent, anyone? Yeah. Alright. Well, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely host, Calvin. Oh, wait. Yeah, first episode, so, if you enjoyed, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help the channel. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.